At the end of the day, I'm only responsible for my life and my actions. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Authentically Real with your girl Namatamsang Mfundisi aka Norms. Welcome back to the returning subscribers. Hi to the new subscribers. And hi to those of you who have not subscribed. I do not know why you have not subscribed. Please don't forget to like, comment, share my videos and subscribe. Today's video is sponsored by BINCO. With the tax season coming into close, it is very important that you submit your tax return. If you hold funds in cryptocurrency, it is imperative that you file for your tax return. What happens if you don't? If you don't, SARS will penalize you on amounts that you have not paid over to them. And guys, the last thing you would want to do is pay admin penalties for something that you could have dealt with a long time ago. This is where BINCO comes into place. BINCO is South Africa's #1 tax software with regards to any crypto tax needs. What do? They calculate your tax on your cryptocurrency investments. It basically helps you understand your portfolio crypto risks. It gives you an analysis on making better decisions. Guys, this is basically a 2-in-1 because you're literally able to invest, able to see all your crypto investments and still see the tax that you will pay on that according to SARS regulations.
Another cool thing about this app is that there are different payment plans for different users. Please head down to the description down below, click the link and get the app.
Let's get into today's video. So guys, it has been long. I've been on a sabbatical for reasons. A hiatus, even a social media hiatus. I have not been on the social apps. It's been one of those seasons, or I just needed a moment to breathe, and I'm gonna get into why. There's a lot to come. I know I've been saying, but I did tell you guys the end of the year and the beginning of 2023, I will be dropping in content that you guys have properly asked for. I just felt like I didn't want to speak out of my bum. I wanted to speak to people that could really inform you with regards to CIMA, with regards to internal audit, with regards to what other videos have you guys requested, bursaries. I didn't want to speak out of my bum. So where do I start, guys? Audit, my word. It's been a very interesting year. I feel like, to be honest with you guys, I feel like my mind's already in 2023 because how quickly like time is flying and things are happening. The good things are happening and not so good things are happening. So firstly, I'll start with audit, how that's been going for me, where I feel like I'm at. I guess this is a bit of like a personal review, personal diary. So I've been working for about 9 months, right? And it's been a lot. It's been a lot in the sense that there was a period where I had to work overtime. So guys, imagine getting to the office at like 6 a.m. and leaving at 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. each day consecutively for about 3-4 weeks. And really like your life is just basically revolving around work. Like guys, I could say the office was my home because like it was a lot. To be honest with you guys, it was a lot. I ended up getting really sick, like physically sick. My flu was not ending. Imagine having a flu, and it was during winter. So imagine having a flu that lasts you for like a good 3 weeks. And it was, I don't think we were supposed to be on that client as first years, to be honest with you guys. It was not an enjoyable challenge. Like I said, your weekends, Saturdays were not yours because Saturdays you had to be at work. The week was not yours. And I think from there, I have been trying to recover. And I know we're looking at the dates, it's October, and it's like, okay, cool, like surely you've recovered now. And I do feel like I am getting back to myself. And I think what I've realized is that like, because like I said, we're working overtime and there were certain other obligations that I had to do. And like I said, the timing of that audit was bad. And I think what I realized is, I don't want to say no one cares about you at the office per se, like managers and stuff, but really they don't, because at the end of the day, they also have pressure, right? So they have pressure maybe from the partner, from the client, and it's like work needs to be done. And for example, a manager cannot carry all the work on their own. And if they're not producing results, that's on them. You get what I'm saying? But in return, they will, like, it's going to also be inkinga yakho. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be on you if you're not producing the results. Like, they'll give you so much work, or they'll give you a lot of work, but because they also need to lessen the load and meet deadlines. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Yeah, but basically, guys, like, I think it's a human nature thing. Like, you have a deadline. Like, let's say I have a deadline and I have people, we have a team, right? And we need to meet this deadline. You want to try to get as many people onto the team, right? But even though these other people that you're getting onto the team have other obligations that are really important to them, for you it's oh no, this partner's on my back, I have a deadline. This client is on my back, I have a deadline. Money needs to be made at the end of the day. So whether you have this or that or that or that or that, we have a deadline. I find like managers are on like 5 million clients at a time, and it's like, how can I have deadlines and this partner's on my back? You get what I'm saying? In that process, it ends up effing you up as a person, because then there's just a lot that needs to be done by you on your part. And yeah, so I just feel like I'm realizing that really, like, I'm the only one who has my own back. Everyone's trying to have their own back in a way. Coming from the overtime, that hectic audit was really like, it sucked the life out of me. And you know what's so funny? I think I saw like a post of a tweet. Someone had tweeted, like, it was like one of those auditing tweets where they're like, you keep saying as an auditor, or as a trainee, that, oh, after this audit I'll rest. But honey, there's a new audit that comes after the audit. Like, you're back to like trying to push the audit, and the next audit comes. Like, you don't ever really like just breathe. To make matters even worse, like I said, I had another audit. So that audit was done, right? And then I had another audit. To be honest with you guys, I think I was in a place where I was starting to feel I was becoming very complacent, right? Becoming like lazy. I mean, in the sense that I wasn't really applying myself and fully integrating myself into the learning process. But I was proud of myself in the sense that I was actually trying to integrate myself. In terms of when I was auditing, I was like, okay, girl, like let's really like look at the standard and really apply yourself as to, are they really doing things in the correct way? Like, not that I wasn't, but I felt like I was still trying to follow the footsteps of someone else, instead of trying to fully integrate myself into the process and understand what the ISAs say and understand what the accounting standards say, and integrating the two. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I was fully immersing myself into the whole process, which actually really made the audit enjoyable. It made it enjoyable in that sense, as when I would challenge myself, like, girl, but like, what does the standard say about this? Honest with you, I still feel like I still feel like I don't fully know, or I still feel like I don't fully know things that I should be knowing at a first year level. But like I said, I guess that's also on me to say, okay, babes, like, by the end of this year, looking at my training plan, it's expected of me to know XYZ. So yeah, I feel like I don't fully feel like I fully understand, or I don't fully feel like I'm where I should be in that regard. But I am going to challenge myself to try fix that in the next 2 months. It's coming along, but there still are moments where I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. To be honest with you guys, like, there still are moments where I'm like, what the hell should I be doing? What, yeah. Anyway, guys, I wanted to say I am gonna bring someone to speak about the differences between a small audit firm and a Big Four audit firm, right? Another thing that I actually realized is, no, guys, I struggle with disappointment. I really, really, really struggle with disappointment. Guys, like, I can't, it's like, I think I've said this before in one of my videos. It's like, when I plan, I'm one of those who plans my life to the T. And yeah, like, guys, I'm one of those people, and I just feel like when things just keep falling, I'm struggling to learn how to pivot. And I think that's something I already saw in the beginning of the year, that I really struggle with disappointment and I struggle to pivot. Like it takes, like I'm the type of person, I go through the motions. Like if things don't happen the way that I expect them to happen, I go through it. And honey, I've been going through it. Like things are just not happening the way that I expected them to happen. And I think I've just been trying to go through the emotions, but at the same time not to sit too much in it, that I fall into like a pit of like I don't want to use depression loosely as a word, but a pit of like sadness or feeling sorry for myself. I went through my YouVersion Bible app, right? And then the YouVersion Bible app has like this prayer thing, right? Where you can like write your prayers out, right? So I haven't touched that prayer thing since last year for reasons that I'm not going to speak about. Anyway, I decided to go back to my prayer box, that prayer thing. I don't know why, but I decided, I used to play like meditation music and pray and have my quiet time with it on the YouVersion app. So I went to that prayer thing, guys, and like, I was shocked. I was shocked because I was like, I am living in an answered prayer, in answered prayers. Like so many times, like we write things down and maybe it happens and we forget. And we're so focused on like what's not happening for us or how things aren't going our way. But then when you look back, you're like, crap, like I went through that. Crap, I overcame that. Crap, I didn't actually, like I never thought, like I was crying about things last year, guys. Like I was crying and praying and fasting about things. And now I look back and I'm like, girl, God answered your prayers. Like, so just realizing I've been living in like answered prayers and like things aren't as bad as I always make them seem. Or like sometimes we're just so focused on like the negative, like, you know, I'm just so focused on like what's not happening for me or like the negative. And it's like, girl, like guys, there's even like, you guys will see next month, there's good things happening. And these are things that I put on my vision board. And it's like, no, man, like you're living in an answered dream, like you're living in an answered prayer. But sometimes I just don't see it. Like in my mind, it's like if things aren't happening the way I feel like they should be happening, or like when, you know, maybe one, like for example, there'll be 5 things. 4 out of the 5 things are happening except for the one, but I feel like my whole cookie's crumbling, you know? So I think I've just been realizing that my happiness is attached to achievements. I do have a perfectionist attribute to me. I mean, I am a Virgo, but I'm not tied too much into these star sign astrology type things, which also comes with disappointment. Like I'm the type of person, I don't think I prepare for disappointment. In my mind, if this is what I planned, this is how it's supposed to be. Which also makes me feel like, do I really trust the plans that God has for me? Which made me realize that I really don't. Like I say I do, but when I had to look at it, guys, I've been introspecting the last month or 2 months. And like I said, it just made me realize that I really don't trust God. Like I don't trust the plans that he has for me. I don't trust when he takes me through things for so long. I don't trust it. I don't, you know, in my mind, I think what I have envisioned for myself is way greater than his plans. And I'm just being brutally honest with you guys, or how I've just been really being honest with myself. And it's like, I also, you know, even in moments like that, I had to remind myself like who God is, you know, like, you know, you get so disappointed and things don't happen the way you expect them to. And it's like, I had to remind myself, like, who is God? Like, who's God to you? How do you understand God? And what does the Bible say who God is, you know, so that I can also correct maybe who I think he is. So I think, you know, just like I said, I've been learning a lot about myself. I think some things I've already known, but I think trying to correct those things. And I think also, you know, not being too hard on myself in the sense of like always finding something to correct, because you know sometimes you can get into a pattern of always trying to find things that you want to change about yourself. Yeah, I think also just being at a place where I'm just realizing like I'm so much more than like my achievements. Like my value should not lie in that. My value should not lie in accolades or, you know. Yeah, but anyway, guys, that's it from me in this video. Just a little update, just a little ramble, just a little trying to tell you guys where I'm at or how audit has been in the first 9 months, what I expect of myself and what they expect of me. Also, damn, CA 2025, if any of you guys is busy with the CA 2025, like please tell me how that's going, learning the new platform, Yeah, but anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Please don't forget to check out the description for the BINCO software app, and please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to be authentically real.